Hello everyone, my name is Gaurav Mishra and in this demo video I am going to explain one topic from the chapter trigonometry of class 10. So here class is 10 and here in class 10 trigonometry topic I am taking. Now here in this demo video I am going to show value of sine at different angles. So as we know that sine 0 degree is 0. When we are talking about sine 30 degree, so it is what 1 upon 2. Sine 45 degree is equals to 1 upon root 2. When we are talking about sine 60 degree, it is root 3 upon 2. And when we are talking about sine 90 degree, so we know it is what 1. So here I am going to explain or show you why sine 0 degree is equals to 0, sine 30 equals to 1 upon 2, sine 45 equals to 1 upon root 2, sine 60 equals to root 3 upon 2 and sine 90 equals to 1. So this here I am going to prove in this demo video. So one by one I will consider or explain each one. So here first of all I am going to show you how sine 0 degree is equals to 0. Now here the first thing that we should know is what? That sine theta is equals to perpendicular upon hypotenuse in any right angle triangle. So whenever we are talking about right angle triangles, in right angle triangle we have perpendicular base and hypotenuse, and sine theta is equals to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. And here theta will be one angle in this right angle triangle in this way. So this is the theta angle. This is the hypotenuse, this one is perpendicular and this one is base. And here when we are talking about sine theta, so it is always what? Perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Now here I am going to show you how sine 0 degree is equals to 0. So here for this I am considering one right angle triangle, and in this right angle triangle ABC, angle B is equals to 90 degree. And here this one I am considering as theta 0. Now whenever this angle is 0, this means what is happening, that this hypotenuse will lie from this place. This hypotenuse will be here on the base only. So whenever we are talking about the 0 degree angle, so 0 degree angle means what? That our both the two arms of an angle are coinciding or lying on each other. So as this is a 0 degree angle, so because of this 0 degree angle, hypotenuse and base both are coinciding, and because of this what is happening, that this perpendicular is becoming what? 0. So here as we are considering theta equals to 0, hypotenuse and base both are coinciding, and because of this perpendicular is becoming what? 0. So in this case what is happening, that base and hypotenuse both are of same length, and perpendicular here is becoming what? Of 0's length. And when we are talking about sine 0, so it is what? Perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Now perpendicular length here we know is what? 0, and hypotenuse may be of any length, and when our numerator is 0, so this complete is equals to what? 0. So in this way sine 0 degree is equals to 0, and here I am just telling once again that as our this angle theta is equals to 0, so because of this hypotenuse and base both are coinciding or overlapping each other, and because of this perpendicular is becoming 0, and as perpendicular is 0, so that's why sine 0 degree is equals to 0. So this is the proof that why sine 0 degree equals to 0. Now next one, here I am going to show you values of sine 30 degree and sine 60 degree. Now here I am going to show you value of sine 30 degree and value of sine 60 degree. Now here for this I am going to consider here first of all one equilateral triangle. So this is one equilateral triangle, and as we know in an equilateral triangle all three sides are of same length. So if in this equilateral triangle ABC, AB equals to x, then BC is also equals to x, and this AC is also equals to x. And second thing is what, that in equilateral triangle each angle measures 60 degree. So this is equals to 60 degree, this one is also equals to 60 degree, and this one is also equals to 60 degree. Now here what I am going to do, I am going to draw one perpendicular from this A vertex on BC. So this is a construction here I am doing, and because of this construction here I am getting AD perpendicular on BC. Now as AD is perpendicular on BC, so because of this what will happen, that BD equals to DC. How? That here actually we can prove these two triangles congruent. We can prove triangle ABD and triangle ACD congruent. How? That as we can see that in both triangles we are getting right angle. In both triangles we are getting hypotenuse of same length, and in both triangles we are getting one side common. So here we can use RHS congruent rule, and because of RHS congruent rule, these two triangles are congruent, and as these two triangles are congruent, so here by CP/CT corresponding parts of congruent triangle, BD equals to DC, and as this total is of x, so this is equals to x by 2, and this is also equals to x by 2. And one more thing here is that as these two triangles are congruent, so here these two angles will also be equal by CP/CT. So here this, when we are talking about angle DAC, so it is equals to 30 degree. So here in this way, in this triangle ADC, we are getting DC is equals to x by 2, and we are getting this angle DAC equals to 30 degree. Now after this, so here one part of this equilateral triangle I have removed, and now after this I am getting here this part. Here as I am going to find sine 30 degree and 60 degree, so for that perpendicular is required. So here I have to find length of AD also, and for this I am going to use here Pythagoras theorem, and Pythagoras theorem is what, that the square of hypotenuse is equals to the square of base and the square of perpendicular. So here this Pythagoras theorem I have used, and here AC length is x, so this is x square equals to DC is x by 2, so x by 2 whole square plus AD square. Now x square equals to x by 2 whole square will be x square by 4 plus AD square. Now I am going to shift it in the left hand side, so x square minus x square by 4 equals to AD square. So this will be 4x square minus x square equals to AD square. So this will be 3x square upon 4 equals to AD square. And in this way, when I am going to find value of AD, I have to do square root of both sides. And because of this, here I will get AD equals to root 3 by 2x. So here in this way, I am getting length of AD as root 3 by 2x. Now after this, here I am going to find first of all sine 30 degree. Now sine 30 will be perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Sine 30 degrees here. So this is the perpendicular. So perpendicular here is BC and hypotenuse is AC. Now after this, DC we know x by 2 and length of AC we know x. So this will be x upon 2x, x got cancelled, so it is 1 upon 2. So in this way, sine 30 degrees equals to 1 upon 2. Now next here I am going to show you value of sine 60 degree. Now sine 60 degree, again perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Now 60 degrees here, so this is the perpendicular AD upon hypotenuse AC. Now AD length we have found, it is root 3 by 2. So root 3 by 2x upon AC length is x. So this will be root 3 by 2 x upon x. So this is root 3 by 2. So in this way we are getting sine 60 degree value is root 3 by 2. So here 30 degree and 60 degree for the sine we have found values. Now I am going for the sine 45 degree. For Sine 45 degree, again I am considering one right angle triangle. So this is one right angle triangle ABC, right angle at B. Now here I have to find value of sine 45 degree. Now 45 degree, this time I have to consider this one. Now as we know that in a triangle sum of three angles equals to 180 degree, and as this is 90 degree and this is 45 degree, so this angle A will also be of 45 degree. Now after this we know that in a triangle whenever two angles are equal, then sides opposite to equal angles also equal. So that's why here as these two angles are 45 degrees, so as I am considering this one as x, so this will also be of x only. So because of these two equal angles, opposite sides are also of same length. Now here as I am getting ABX, BCX, I have to find length of hypotenuse, and for that again I am using Pythagoras theorem. So here Pythagoras theorem, so square of AC equals to sum of square of AB and BC. Now AC length I have to find, AB is x, so x square, BC x square. So AC square equals to 2x square, and AC here is what? Root 2x. I have done square root of both sides of the equation. Now length of AC I have found, and it is root 2x. Now after this, here I am going to find value of sine 45. So it is perpendicular. So perpendicular here is x and hypotenuse is root 2x. Now x got cancelled, so it is 1 upon root 2. So in this way, value of sine 45 is 1 upon root 2. Now last one, sine 90 degree value. Now sine 90 degree. So here this is right angle triangle ABC, and this angle is equal to 90 degree. Now here we have to find value of sine 90 degree, means this angle should be 90 degree. Now here we have to see that if this angle equals to 90 degree, so in that case what will happen, that this AC will shift in this side, and as this AC will shift in this side, so because here whatever the angle is, if we want to make its value 90 degrees, so we have to shift it this side. So because of shifting of this AC this side, length of BC will be 0 and length of AC will be equals to length of AB. Here we can consider it in one more way, that when these two angles are equal, then side opposite to equal angles are also equal. So if I am considering this one as x, then this will also be equals to x. Now here, as we have to find value of sine 90 degree, so it is perpendicular upon hypotenuse, perpendicular is x and hypotenuse also x. So here it got cancelled and sine 90 degree value we are getting equals to 1. So here I have shown value of sine at different angles. So here I am ending my demo. Thank you.